Okay, neat. So as Bob, the citizen developer or the business developer, we build a mobile application and here it is in the browser. But that's kind of a problem, right? Because mobile applications actually be on the device. They need to be on the device. So how do we get that application onto the device? Well, in the Mobile Application Accelerator interface, you might notice you've got a little test button up top right. And when we click on that, first of all, we get prompted to log in as a user. So I'm going to log in as Mary. Remember, Mary is our mobile user. And what this little test facility allows us to do is to see the running application actually in the browser interface. So what we get here is the employees application with all the different employees. We can do things like rotate the display. We can switch it from iOS to Android. But then there's this important little button up the top, Test on Phone. And this is the magic for citizen developers to actually test their applications. That little facility there, when we click the Build Test Application facility, actually builds the application in the cloud, ready to be downloaded to my mobile device. But how do we get it onto my mobile device? Well, in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, there is an application called the Oracle Mobile Application Accelerator Container app, which I've already downloaded. I have it here installed on my iPhone. Okay, and when I open that app up, straight away it says to me, hey, you don't have any Max modules installed. Do you want to install one? Oh yes, sure I do. And returning back to our application on the screen, if I click this QR button, you notice I get a QR code where in the application on my mobile device in the Max Container app, I press the plus button and now I take a photo of that QR code. Now for a video, this is always the tricky part, right? Because getting this QR code, picture it into my phone, can be a little daunting. There we go. Always takes a little while. And now the app is being downloaded from MCS and Max. We get a login screen, so I'm going to log in as our user Mary. Okay, and now you've got to bear with me as I type in Mary's password. Okay, finally signing in, assuming there's no password mistakes. The application is now downloading, I'm logging in, and what do we get finally? We get the employee screen. Here's all the employees that we would have seen in the application with their pictures. Okay, scrolling up, scrolling down. I really wanted to call Terry today. Let's click on Terry. Okay, so here's Terry's details. Okay, great, and there's his mobile number. Okay, so I'll click on that, and now I'm calling Terry. Oops, that's calling somebody in America. I better not do that. Anyway, as you can see from a developer's perspective, actually downloading and deploying these applications is normally quite tricky, but for a citizen developer, Max makes this relatively a breeze. So you can test your applications not only in the browser interface, but actually on a real device. And overall, I hope you get a feel now for how simple it is to develop applications in Oracle's Mobile Application Accelerator.